AVC Sports and 107.9, 98.5 Nash Icon present high school basketball. Now let's go courtside for tonight's game.
Meet John Valentine, owner of Valentine Insurance. His new office is located at 739 Southgate Parkway in Cambridge. John brings 20 years of insurance knowledge to his friends and clients. Valentine Insurance is your local independent insurance agency that is dedicated to protecting you and providing the industry's best customer service. Whether you're in the market for commercial or residential, auto, home, health, or life, Valentine Insurance can provide coverage for all. They're professional, courteous, reliable partners you can count on. Valentine Insurance open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. Evenings by appointment.
Welcome to high school basketball presented by AVC Sports. Today it's the Division 5 regional final here from the Convocation Center at the Ohio University. The Ironton Tigers 23-2 versus the West Muskingum Tornadoes. They are 22-5 as we have game number 3 here today from the Convo starting at noon. We had a noon 2:35. We still got another one coming up at 7:30 tonight. Full day of basketball presented by AVC Sports.
I've got a doubleheader. You've got a triple header.
Yes.
You've got the late one tonight.
Well, it is the latest one, I guess. So, hey, it's all good as we enjoy high school basketball, especially here at the Convo. We've got a great spot. We've got a good basketball game for you today. It's the Ironton Tigers and the West Muskingum Tornadoes. West Muskingum, they just might be the team of destiny again, as they went the length of the floor against St. Clairsville in overtime, 1.9 seconds left, and scored the winning basket.
Think of all the things that could have happened, that could have went wrong on that play. If you throw it out of bounds, St. Clairsville's going to get the ball underneath their own basket with a 6'8" center. But
how about the ball could have hit the rafters?
The ball, I thought about that too when I saw the pass. It went pretty high, yes. And it kind of reminded us of the Alex Bob situation down here a couple years ago, where Alex Bob banks in a 3, and next thing you know, Maysville goes on a 3-year run. So maybe this is it for the West End Tornadoes.
Yeah, it could be that they are the team of destiny, which, I'm sure the West End fans would be excited about that happening. They would love to get to the Division 5 state semifinals, which is coming up next week. The Ironton Tigers, they've got other ideas. Head coach Drew Stevens, he is the Coach of the Year in the Southeast District, and he has the Southeast District Player of the Year on his team, Ashton Lane, averaging 18.7 points per game, along with 9 rebounds per game. And you might be thinking, must be a big guy. Well, he's 6'3".
6'3".
But he's very physical. He gets into the lane and scores a lot with his physicality. It reminds me a lot of Hayden Jarrett when he was playing at Maysville.
Good comparison, and only a junior.
And he is a junior. Along with Maddox Markle, he's averaging 9.9 points per game. Bryson Mullins, 11.8 points per game, and Caden Edwards, 5.8. A look now at West Muskingum here on the John Valentine Insurance pregame show. Their head coach, Cole Smith, it's his first year as the head man at West Muskingum, and he's leaning on Kyle Porter, averaging 15.9 points per game. 3.4 rebounds per game. Tavin Bennett, 10.2 points per game. Noah Morrison, a sophomore, he went for over 40 points in a game this season. He's averaging 14 points per game. Carter Smith at 6.5 points per game and 6 rebounds a game. And he is that physical inside presence that they're going to have to lean on him today to get some rebounds and play some defense inside, Mike.
And Morrison, too, by the way, 55 three-pointers on the year. This West End team's pretty well balanced. They shoot it really well. They average 65 a game. But, again, Dave, we say this all the time. They shoot 70% from the line as a team, too. And good teams, to get this far, you got to shoot it at least 70%, and West End does do that.
Our game brought to you today by Guernsey Muskingum Electric Co-op, Beeline Home Services, Dean Orthodontics, Attain Wealth Partners, Allen Hunter State Farm, Village Hardware and Rental, Allwell Behavioral Health Services, Abel's Electric Heating and Air Conditioning, Patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance, Cedar Ridge Behavioral Health Solutions, Zoutro Ford, Lincoln Nissan, Great Clips, Prime Care of Southeast Ohio, Action Total Staffing, Custom Vehicles of Zanesville, Graham and Graham Law, Ohio Children's Trust Fund, Bicon Services, West 40 Auto Sales, and AutoZone of Zanesville, all sponsors of our broadcast today. What we will do, we'll take a quick break here on the John Valentine Insurance pregame show. We come back, we'll talk about the TK Auto Service keys to the game. That'll also lead us up into the Sarah Wickerham Insurance State Farm starting lineups. All that and more coming up after these messages. High school basketball presented by ABC Sports.
Meet John Valentine, owner of Valentine Insurance. His new office is located at 739 Southgate Parkway in Cambridge. John brings 20 years of insurance knowledge to his friends and clients. Valentine Insurance is your local independent insurance agency that is dedicated to protecting you and providing the industry's best customer service. Whether you're in the market for commercial or residential, auto, home, health, or life, Valentine Insurance can provide coverage for all. They're professional, courteous, reliable partners you can count on. Valentine Insurance open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. Evenings by appointment.
Focus on healing. With offices in Zanesville and Cambridge and virtual meetings available across Ohio, we are here to help during this difficult time. Graham Law, your personal injury firm.
I was sitting in my car and it wouldn't start. I lifted the hood and the engine was falling apart. What would I do? My eyes filled with tears. Then on the radio I heard of West 40 by Pay here, where for a little money down and a little each week, I could have a car, nice, shiny, and sleek. So I walked in the door and I put the money down. Now I got a nice car that I can drive around. West 40 by Pay here will help rebuild your credit. The corner of Dewey and Route 40 in Cambridge, don't you forget it.
West 40 Auto Sales, corner of Route 40 and Dewey Avenue in Cambridge, is home of the guaranteed credit approval, with most loans approved while you wait. Go to their website to fill out an online loan application, west40autosales.com. You'll also find their weekly special listed there.
How long has that honey-do list been sitting on the kitchen counter? Call Dale at Beeline Home Service and start checking those projects off the list. From handyman repairs and remodeling projects to professional house washing, Dale helps homeowners take care of the jobs that keep getting pushed to tomorrow. Serving Zanesville and nearby communities, Beeline Home Service makes home projects simple and stress-free. Spend less time worrying about repairs and more time enjoying your home. Beeline Home Service, helping you with the honey-do list. Visit BeelineHomeservice.com today to request your free estimate.
You're listening to high school basketball on 107.9, 98.5 Nash Icon, WILE Cambridge.
Back here in the John Valentine Insurance pregame show, the Ironton Tigers taking on the West Muskingum Tornadoes here in the Region 19 final today at the OU Convocation Center. Winner of this game will advance to play in the state semifinals at the University of Dayton. That game at UD Arena, and that game, I'm just looking here very quickly, Mike.
I'm going to take a guess. This is Friday, 10:45 in the morning.
10:45 a.m. Yikes.
I'd rather be 10:45 a.m. than p.m.
Well, that's true. So 10:45 a.m., the winner of this game will play in the state semifinals, and they will take on the winner of Columbus Academy and Castilia Margareta.
Castilia Margareta. I don't know much about either team, but I've heard some really positive things about Academy.
Columbus Academy is pretty good.
That's what I've heard.
They've been very strong in the last couple of years. So the winner of this one, still regional champion, and they will play against a pretty good basketball team. Either way, when you get to the state semifinals, I mean, you know, as you move along in the brackets, the teams keep getting better and better.
Yes, they do.
And of course, this is a game 3 from the Convo today. Steubenville, they defeated Watterson 61-55 in the Division III regional championship. They will play Hoban, which
very good.
That's another very good team. And then Maysville will face Wyoming in the state semifinals. And it's a rematch of last year's epic game that took place at Wittenberg. So that's going to be, I'm sure Wyoming's got that one circled on their calendar already as well.
That game will be played at Wright State University.
That game's at the Nutter Center, yes. Taking a quick look here at the Tornadoes. First-year head coach Cole Smith, he promised that we're going to play defense. And that they have. They've done a great job with more defensive approach. Noah Morrison, we mentioned, he scored 45 against Crooksville this year, and they were second in the conference. And you think, wow, wait, how second place, but they're in the regional final? Yeah, they were second to Maysville.
Right, and who they almost beat.
Yes, they almost
late in the year, the game you had over at Southtown.
I broadcast that game at Maysville, and West M had a shot at them. Gaynor Nichols hit a very tough layup at the horn to win that one. And they've won 17 of their last 18. So most teams are on a streak when you get here. Just like the Ironton Tigers, they've won 15 in a row. They were the Ohio Valley Conference champions. They lost in the season to Wheelersburg and Portsmouth But ironically, in the tournament, they beat Wheelersburg and Portsmouth.
Yes.
And then they beat Eastern Brown on Wednesday night. They were down 10 early. They took control in the second half. And the biggie for them, Steven Eisen, he hit 3 threes, basically 3 possessions in a row in the fourth quarter to give them a lead that they would not relinquish. They were down 10 early in that one to Eastern Brown, but ends up Ironton advances, and they played right here on this floor, and that was one thing I would say would give them a little bit of an advantage. They've already played one game on this court, Mike.
It does. 2 3-point shooters you need to look out for Ironton will be Bryson Mullins. He's made 65 on the year, and the aforementioned Steven Eisen has hit 43s on the year. So another great thing, a good thing we talk about are just shooting ability and how many 3-pointers these teams have once they get to this point. So
exactly.
Again, West M's first game here, so I got to give a little bit of advantage here to Ironton from playing several games here at the Convo this year.
Well, let's take another break. When we come back, we'll talk about the TK Auto Service keys to the game. This is high school basketball presented by ABC Sports.
Customize your ride with Custom Vehicles of Zanesville. Since 1976, we've been Zanesville's trusted local experts in auto, marine, and off-road accessory installation. From rhino-lined beds and durable floor liners to lift kits, lighting, tonneau covers, and stereo systems, our skilled team offers professional installation, competitive pricing, and fast delivery. Built to order for your lifestyle, our knowledgeable technicians turn your ideas into reality. With a reputation for friendly service, quality work, and quick turnaround, expect exceptional results every time. Ready to upgrade? Call or visit Custom Vehicles today.
Looking to make your next career move? Take your shot with AutoZone. The AutoZone Distribution Center on Sonora Road in Zanesville is hiring warehouse associates starting at $19.10 to $20.10 per hour. Join a team that keeps thousands of AutoZone stores stocked and drivers across the country on the road. Stop in for open interview Wednesdays from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. or apply online at AutoZone.com/careers. As our local Maysville and West Muskingum teams make their run into regionals, we're cheering for big plays on the court and big career moves at AutoZone Sonora.
Patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance Company is a proud supporter of high school basketball. Contact one of the 42 agencies writing for Patrons Buckeye for a quote from your local insurance company covering Ohio. Whether you need coverage for your home, mobile home, seasonal home, garage, farm equipment, Buckeye Mutual Insurance Company is located in Caldwell, Ohio, and can help. Visit our website at patronsbuckeye.com.
Honestly, we've all been there. That place where it's past anxiety, past focus, where even reaching out to your closest friend feels too hard. I'm Crystal Reynolds with Cedar Ridge Behavioral Health Solutions. We understand how fast those feelings can take over, especially with the stress of work, family, and life. That's why we've opened a mental health urgent care clinic in Cambridge, Ohio, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. No appointment needed. Just walk in. Come in today. Feel better today. Call us, Cedar Ridge Behavioral Health Solutions, Mental Health Urgent Care.
Back at the Convo in Athens, it's almost basketball 30 as the West M Tornadoes take on the Ironton Tigers in this Division 5 Regional Championship. It's time to talk about the TK Auto Service keys to the game in this one. Mike, I'll give you the West M Tornadoes. What do you think is the TK Auto Service keys to the game for West M?
Well, I think, one, they have to play controlled, relaxed basketball, especially at the start of this game. It's been a while since West M's made it to this point in the season, and when you have two teams playing against each other from geographically far away parts of the state, and you don't know this team very well, Ironton, you have to take care of the ball, and that could be a key for both these teams. These teams are pretty much on paper evenly matched, and I would say the team that wins the turnover battle probably is going to win that game.
And I would have to agree with that one. For the Ironton Tigers, just watching them the other night and calling their game here in the regional semi against Eastern Brown, I think Ashton Lane, he's the player of the year in the Southeast District, and he needs to get going early. He averages 18 points per game, almost 19, but the other night kind of a slow start. His team was down 10, largely big part. He didn't score for a while, but he took over in the third quarter. He had 12 points alone in the third quarter that really propelled his team to get a lead. And then Steven Eisen, if they can rely on him to bang some more threes, he hit 3 in the fourth quarter the other night, and that was a huge difference in the basketball game. So those are TK Auto Service keys to the game. And, you know, it's one of those two. You wonder West Ham, as you mentioned, it's their first game here, and the background, everyone talks about the shooting background and all that. You're already thrown off. You think the rim to our left is lower than the one on the right.
I did. When they cut the nets down, after they cut the nets down, they lower the rims to put the new nets back on, and I just didn't think they put the one rim back up to 10 feet, because I noticed during, I believe, it was Maysville's warm-up. My goodness, looked like it was elbows were above the rim during warm-ups, and maybe that's just how athletic Maysville is. But we saw some nice hammer dunks from West End, too, in the warm-ups here before the officials came out. That was always a fun thing to do before the officials come out, was see who could get up the highest.
Well, I will tell you this much. Carter Smith can really dunk the basketball for West End. I've seen him standing flat-footed and catch it underneath the basket and jump up and dunk it. I've seen that one in a game. He's
just a great athlete.
Yes. Now the other one, kind of sneaky, Tavin Bennett. He also has some hops on him, so it'll be anxious. I'm anxious to see how West End matches up here. I thought the other night that the Ashton Lane for Ironton, as I mentioned earlier, he was a lot like Hayden Jarrett. He used his physicality. He got down into the lane and scored over people because he has some decent size to him. So we'll see if he can get going early for the Ironton Tigers. And this is, one of those with 7 divisions now. Teams are getting these opportunities, and
correct.
This is an opportunity for West End. They've never been to this point in a very long time. So kudos to them, and they got a chance to join Muskingum County Brethren there, Maysville, in the state semifinals.
A lot of blue and gold still in this arena. Now, most of it's obviously the West End Tornadoes, but I think some Maysville people stayed after. And one thing I've learned this week, Dave, in Athens is you throw John Glenn in there, West End and Maysville, the MVL travels probably better than any conference in the state.
They traveled very well.
Wow.
to get here the other night.
Large crowds in a big venue here, and it's been a fun week here in Athens.
Well, when we will take one more quick break. When we come back, we'll be turning it over to Lou Horvath, and he's the voice here at the Convo on the PA, and he'll have the starting lineups, a great style, and you'll love hearing him. That when we come back on high school basketball presented by ABC Sports.
At Prime Care of Southeastern Ohio, caring for your family is their mission. Dr. Robert Huff provides trusted, compassionate care for patients, while Prime Care's pediatrics department focuses on keeping kids healthy from infancy through the teen years. With experienced providers and convenient local care, Prime Care is proud to serve our community. Prime Care of Southeastern Ohio also wishes all Muskingum County basketball teams the best of luck in the playoffs. Schedule with Dr. Huff at 740-455-4760 or pediatrics at 740-454-8502. Learn more at Prime Care of Southeastern Ohio online at primecareseo.com.
Looking for reliable insurance that fits your life? Look no further than Allen Hunter State Farm in Cambridge, Ohio. From auto to home to life insurance, we offer a range of options tailored to your needs. With our friendly, knowledgeable team, you'll get the protection and peace of mind you deserve. We're dedicated to being there for you, just like a good neighbor should. Call Allen Hunter State Farm today and discover how we can help you safeguard your future. Call 740-439-5385. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Good luck to the West Muskingum boys high school basketball team in the tournament today from Bridget T-Tac and the entire Attain Wealth Partners team. We support West Muskingum and wish you the best of luck today. Go Tornadoes!
Dave Hilliard along with Mike Snively. We are back here at the Convo in Athens as these two teams have gone through the warm-up period, and we are ready to get started here in this regional final in Division 5. The winner of this game, they will take on either Columbus Academy or Margaretta. And I know a guy that used to be the head coach at Margaretta, as a matter of fact. That'll be on Friday, March the 20th at 10:45 a.m. at UD Arena.
You have to get there early for that one.
Shoot.
Get up early for that one.
Well, West End, they're going to be taking another day out of school.
Yeah, it's roughly a little under 2 hours for West End. Maysville about 2 hours. So there's going to be a lot of MVL flavor out there this week. Possibly.
A lot of MVL flavor that will be out there, so I'll be anxious to see. Southtown travels. They're used to it. As they've said, this ain't their first rodeo.
No. So, now, West Side.
Yeah, West Side.
Is that a nickname for the West End?
We got Southtown and the West Side. Both of them. Opportunity here for West End to join Maysville in that State Final Four. Different divisions, so they won't play each other. So I'm sure there will be a lot of crossover rooting interests.
I think so. I agree.
If they can win this one and advance to the Final Four. But in their way, the Ironton Tigers 23-2 on the season, and they have a nice basketball team. So those games down on the river, Portsmouth, Ironton, Wheelersburg, you talk about hotly contested. They're used to playing in some pretty rough environments, but
yeah, those river rats, a little different. I grew up on the upper river rats there.
We'll turn this over to OU PA address man Lou Horvath.
To every one of you, a very cordial welcome to this D5 Regional Championship game between the Tornadoes of West Muskingum and the Fighting Tigers of Ironton. Please remember the athletes competing today are friendly rivals as members of opposing teams, all looking to get to the state finals. The officials assigned to our game have been selected by the basketball coaches in Ohio through a system approved by the Board of Control. Our officiating team this afternoon, Adrian Williams, Heath Hurst, and Scott Buckley. They combined for 75 years of basketball officiating experience. The athletes, coaches, and officials are guests of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. We request to regard them as such and so keep them in keeping with the ideals of good sportsmanship. Remember, just as you expect sportsmanship on the court, they expect sportsmanship in the stands. 8 o'clock, but we're going to tell you what time it is. It's basketball 30, and it's lights out in the Congo. Let's go to our starting lineups. First for the Tornadoes of West Muskingum. A senior guard standing 6 foot tall, number 2, Cade Porter. At 6 foot 3, he's your senior guard, number 4, Kyle Porter. A 6 foot 4 forward, he's a senior, he's number 13, Kevin Beckett. A sophomore playing guard at 6 foot 1, number 14, Noah Morrison. And a junior forward at 6'4", number 10, Carter Smith. Coach Smith is the head coach, this by Jeff Nesbitt, Wesley Woody, Eric Taylor. Now introducing, wearing their home whites, the Tigers of Ironton. The 6'1" senior forward, number 1, Maddox Markle. At forward, he's a junior at 6'3", number 4, Ashton Lane. Your junior forward at 5'11", number 5, Bryson Mullins. At guard, he stands 5'10", he's a senior, number 11, Carson Freeman. And at 6 foot forward, he's a junior, number 12, Caden Edwards. Drew Stevens, the head coach, this by Austin Collins, Trevor Hacker, Tony Schreck, Jeremy Williams, and Chris Smith.
Ready for the opening tip. Those were the Sarah Wickerham State Farm Insurance starting lineups, brought to you by OU PA announcer Lou Horvath. I think he is from Belair, am I correct? Lou Horvath is from Belair?
We had a lot of Blair mentions.
Blair mentions today.
Jose Davis in the last game refereeing. How about West Muskingum former athletic director Pete Woods, known in Belair as PJ.
An OVAC All-Star. All-American OVAC.
Yep, and there's the technical fouls. It happened.
So Bryson Mullins is going to shoot a pair of free throws. We understand technicals.
Ironton was dunking. Or I'm sorry, West Muskingum was dunking in pregame warm-ups.
Mullins misses the second.
So what a way to start the regional final. 1-0. Due to dunking in pregame warm-ups.
Not technicals on both teams, though, even though both were dunking in warm-ups. I'm not quite sure. One team got caught, the other did not.
That's
Ironton,
how life goes sometimes.
their first possession, they get it into Freeman. Freeman now to Mullins. Mullins, big night the other night. Runs the show for them a lot. And there's Ashton Lane where he gets just down the lane, and they're going to call a charge on Ashton Lane. Good defense from the Tornadoes to start the basketball game.
Cade Porter is fired up. Did a nice job there standing in and taking that charge.
Full court pressure now from Ironton, and they did this the other night. A lot of pressure full court, but Eastern Brown handled it pretty well. Porter brings the ball up the floor. Tavin Bennett now on the right side. They reverse it, they got a 3-ball on the way, bang! And there's Noah Morrison with a Allen Hunter State Farm 3 to start the game, and he just picks up from winning the game the other night on that last second jumper.
It's his 56th three on the year.
West Ham coming out trapping Lane. First time he touched the basketball out front, so nice play there. Carter Smith now on Lane. Lane, he's not going to be able to bully Carter Smith, I'm just going to tell you. And he traveled. Carter got in a little bit of a hurry, and you can't jump, come back down, then put it on the floor, Carter.
Some pregame jitters.
Little bit excited maybe here, and it's 3-1 here in the early going as Mullins working against Porter, Cade Porter in that case. Now to Lane. Lane likes to try to get into the lane, and he's going to dump it back now. Markle's got it. He had a nice second half the other night in their win against Eastern. Mullins now dribbles to the right side, going to hand it over to Freeman. Freeman with the screen from Edwards. Edwards, a very good athlete. He gets down the lane. Markle's going to try a 3 from the corner. It's no good. Rebound goes to the Tornadoes, Tavin Bennett, and he's on the run. Kicks it to Porter on the left side. Back to Bennett. Bennett's going to try a 3. In and out. Ashton Lane with the rebound. Morrison kind of redirected him out front, and now Mullins, he goes for 3, and he hits. Mullins, Bryson Mullins, he's got all 4 Ironton points, the free throw off the technical, and that Allen Hunter State Farm 3.
66 three-pointer.
Morrison down the lane, and he can't get it to go. Good defense from Mullins. Lane with the rebound. Off to Markle. Markle gets to the rim and lays it up and in. And if Ironton can play at that pace, that's what they would like to be able to do.
Yeah, that one was a little too easy.
Morrison takes it all the way down. He gets up to the rim and lays it up, but it's fouled on a missed shot. That foul is going to be on number 11, Carson Freeman.
Morrison shoots it at 76% per clip from the line.
Well, he's got a pair of Kemp Insurance Agency free throws. He's got the 3 points for the Tornadoes. And he'll go to the free throw line to try to connect and add to that total for himself and for his team. And the first one rims in and out. Second free throw coming up here from Morrison. He already banged a 3 from the left wing. You'd think the uncontested 15-footer would be the easy shot, Mike.
A lot more nerves here and a lot less rhythm going on here.
And that one's short. Off the front iron, Morrison misses a pair, and the score stays at 6-3. 5:25 left here in the first quarter.
Lane with 3 rebounds already for the Fighting Tigers.
And what I noticed the other night, Lane is not going to shoot a 3-point shot. I would dare him to shoot it and play off of it.
He has 3 on the year. I will say that. He's got 3 on the year.
He didn't shoot any the other night, and I really doubt that's his forte. As he thought about it, Carter Smith, he gets around him, but there is a good block inside. Kyle Porter there waiting for Lane. He blocked it as he went up. Good defense again from the Tornadoes, but the ball went out of bounds off of West Muskingum, so Mullins to inbound it for the Tigers. Gets it into Edwards. Freeman's got it. Now they run Mullins off of a screen. He penetrates, kicks, jumps, no good, but there's a rebound to Edwards. I told you he's a really good athlete, Mike, and he went up and got that rebound. And there's a good contest from Carter Smith on Lane. Lane kind of point-blank range, but Carter Smith right there defended him well. And Tavin got a little bit ahead of himself and traveled. Another turnover for West Ham early, 6-3 Ironton. 4:36 to play in this first quarter. Mike, a little jittery to start.
A little jittery. West End 2 turnovers and missed their last 3 shots on the last 5 possessions.
After that opening 3 from Morrison, they've yet to find it in the bottom of the net. And here comes Ison, and he was basically the difference in the game. He hit 3 threes Wednesday night to give his team an insurmountable lead in that fourth quarter.
And they're bringing him off screens right away.
Yeah, there's one you got to be ready for. And there's Mullins coming off of a double screen. He can't get the shot off. They get it back to him. And they get it to Lane on the wing. He kicks it to Ice, and there he is, and he misses that first one. And that rebound is going to go off of Carter Smith, and you can't believe it. But I think he's right. Marco had the inside position. I think Carter knocked it away.
Marco did a good job of selling it to the official as well.
They inbound it to Marco, now to Freeman. Trying to get it to Lane inside. And there's a good trap from West Muskingum, and they get the turnover. Bennett with a head of steam. Left-handed layup. Tavin Bennett on the board.
That was an athletic play by Bennett.
Very nice play from Bennett. He went all the way to the rim, laid it up and in with the left hand. Ironton back on the attack. Lane likes to penetrate, flips it back to Mullins. His 3, no good. Carter Smith skies for the rebound and comes down with it. Here come the Tornadoes, trailing by 1 in the early going. 3.5 to go in this first quarter. Teams basically kind of feel each other out here. These opening moments. Morrison off a screen, now gets it back over. 3 ball on the way, and there is Kyle Porter with an Allen Hunter State Farm 3, and he gives his team a lead at 8-6. First lead of the game.
Kyle Porter, 39 threes on the year.
Kyle looked very confident lining that one up and banging it in. Mullins has the ball back in his hands on the left side. Ison trying to get open, but Morrison denied him. Lane's got it. They switch off, and they're trapping him again. West Muskingum, 3 ball in the corner from Freeman, no good. There goes Carter Smith with another rebound.
3 on the night for Smith.
And here come the Tornadoes on the attack. They get it to Bennett. He's going to try a 3 from beyond the college line. And again, this is a deceiving floor. That college line, it's hard to figure out where everything is if you haven't played here before. And that's an offensive foul on Mullins. He thought he was getting the hoop and the harm, but instead it's a foul on Bryson Mullins.
Back to the 3-point line, Dave. Yeah, and you really feel weird standing in between lines shooting a normal high school shot, but we've watched it the last 3 or 4 tournament games. With that college line out there, it is deceiving.
Knowlton into the game for West M. Porter got some space down the lane. He's going to lay it up and in. Kyle Porter now with 5 for the Tornadoes. They've got a 10-6 lead.
Little momentum here for the Tornadoes.
And I tell you, I like what they're being very aggressive defensively. They're trapping, and Lane got down the lane. And again, there's a shot, and there's going to be a foul on somebody. And I think it's going to go against Ironton.
Nah, it's going to go on West End. Yeah.
It went on Carter Smith.
But I tell you what, watching Carter Smith rebound, he gets way up there.
He goes and gets him. And so does number 12 that's taking the ball out of bounds for Ironton, Caden Edwards. He can really get up too. He snagged some rebounds the other night in that game. Super impressive. They get it back to Lane. Lane trying to get some space, but Carter Smith ready to help. They get it back to him. He gets down, a little Euro move, layup no good. Rebound off to Tavin Bennett. They are doing a good job making it tough on Ashton Lane here in the early going.
Yes, they have, and it's been several guys from West End doing that job on him.
Out on the wing to Morrison. Morrison beats his man. He's got a layup, and it's good. Noah Morrison. And there is a timeout on the floor. That is a Zemba Company's timeout. And it's going to be a full timeout, so we will take a break. This is high school basketball on ABC Sports.
Members of Guernsey Muskingum Electric Cooperative love Southeast Ohio, where the hills roll, the roads are crooked, and the trees are plentiful. Keeping the lights on in our beautiful corner of the state is a challenge. A challenge Guernsey Muskingum gladly accepts and works hard to accomplish. Safety and reliable electricity at a reasonable cost are always our top priorities. It's our way of keeping the lights on for all members of Guernsey Muskingum Electric Cooperative, a Touchstone Energy cooperative.
Smile like a champion. Visit Dean Orthodontic for braces and clear aligners in Cambridge, Zanesville, and Coshocton. They see adults and children from age 7 and up for all your family orthodontic needs. Visit deanortho.com for more info.
First quarter action at the Convo in Athens. West Muskingum with a 12-6 lead here, 1:20 to play in this first quarter. Everything pretty much going the way that West Muskingum would like, except for missing a couple free throws. They're playing pretty well after they got going after the first couple of minutes, Mike.
I believe West M's setting the tempo right now. They're in the gear they want to play, and defensively they're getting after it. And they're putting Ashton Lane in a pickle a lot of times on the offensive end.
As Cole Smith said, when he took the job, he wanted his team to approach the game from the defensive end, and they are doing a really good job of it so far. Morrison picks up Mullins out near half court. Edwards now with the basketball. Gets it back to Mullins on the right side. They're looking at Lane. They forced him to catch it a little bit farther out than he would like. Lane fighting for position, gets it back down in there. They try to double team Mullins, 3 in and out. And there goes Carter Smith again with another rebound, and he throws it away though. Carter's got a couple rebounds that he's turned into turnovers, and coach is saying, hey, you got the rebound. Let's slow down a little bit, partner.
So much energy, though. I mean, he wanted to get that thing out and get going.
He is bringing the energy, which you expect. You play in a game like this, you want to play with some energy. You want to bring some life to your team. And he went for a steal, and Lane went right by him, and he's going to lay it in. Still a tough layup there, his first bucket of the game. And it's 12-8 now, 37 seconds left in this first quarter.
Had to go between two Tornado defenders to get there.
West Ham not really in a big hurry. Morrison with the left hand. Boy, he got on a back cut to Porter. Now Bennett's got it. Bennett now crossed over. Spin move, layup, no good. Rebound fought for, comes down to Ironton. Lane had it, but Bennett almost took it away. 10 seconds now on the quarter. They get it ahead. Nice move to the bucket, and he's tripped.
And they're going to call that on Smith. It was an accidental trip, but that's going to be 2 on Carter Smith.
That was Markle getting to the rim. And as Mike pointed out, his second, and he is going to come out of the basketball game. Farrell comes in to replace him.
Farrell, 6'4", junior, averages just over 2 a game. He's made 7 threes this year.
The biggest thing that you miss now is the rebounding effort that he's put forth.
100%.
So that's going to end the first quarter, though, on that missed shot. West M leads Ironton 12-8 after period 1. We'll be back with the second quarter. High school basketball on ABC Sports.
Need help finding a job or recruiting reliable workers? Action Total Staffing is your trusted local staffing partner. We work hard to connect skilled candidates with employers across southeastern Ohio. Action Total Staffing provides industrial, administrative, temp to hire, direct hire, and seasonal staffing solutions. Since 1994, our staff has offered personalized screenings and in-person interviews to match top talent with great opportunities. Visit our Zanesville location to launch your next chapter with Action Total Staffing.
Looking for adventure? Check out the 2022 Ford Bronco 4-door Badlands at Doane Ford. This rugged ride is built to take you anywhere with just 18,000 miles and a soft top perfect for open-air freedom. Equipped for both off-road thrills and everyday comfort, this Bronco is ready for whatever the road brings. Don't wait. Vehicles like this don't stay long. Visit Doane Ford today and take the 2022 Bronco Badlands for a spin. Your next adventure starts here.
Second quarter action ready to get underway here at the Convo Division 5 Regional Final. West Muskingum with a 12-8 lead after the first period, and they get the first possession of the second half. Morrison initiates the offense. Trying to get it to Bennett, and he almost fell down, but picked up. Shot blocked on the three-point attempt. A good defensive play, and here comes Lane on the run, and he lays it up and in. And again, that's the pace that Ironton would like to get this game into. Lane on the run. Bennett, spin move, left hand up and under. Nice play from Tavin Bennett. He's got 4, and the lead goes back to 4. It's 14-10 West M.
Pace picked up in this early second quarter.
Edwards, he goes down the lane, a lot of contact, no whistle. And here comes Porter on the run for the Tornadoes. Morrison back to Bennett now. They've got it to Knowlton on the wing. Screen for him from Farrell. Knowlton spins, bounce pass to Porter. Bennett for three, no good. Rebound off to the Tigers. Mullins with the rebound, he pushes the tempo. Gets it into the front court. Now to Markle. Lane, crossover. Now back to Markle. Markle gets into the lane. His spin move from 10 feet, no good. And there comes Edwards, though, with the hustle play and the rebound. They get it to Lane. He goes down the lane, and that's going to be 2. He gets it deep. He's going to score, and that's 6 points for Ashton Lane.
Coach Smith's going to have to decide how long can we sit Carter Smith on the bench. He's a big presence in the inside for him, for
exactly
the Tornadoes.
And Knowlton dribbles it off his foot, and it goes out of bounds. That goes to Ironton, 14-12, West M. Cade Porter checks back in for Farrell. West M with probably their smaller lineup in right now, with the exception for Bennett. Mullins into the front court. Now to Markle in the corner. Lane was posting up. Markle beats his man baseline, gets it to Mullins. His three is good. Bryson Mullins with his second Allen Hunter State Farm three, but they got to get back a little quicker on defense as Knowlton makes them pay. And West M takes the lead back at 16-15.
Heads up play there by all of West M, just getting out of bounds and getting down the floor.
They try to trap on this pick and roll, and Edwards misses the layup, but Bennett had the rebound and then dribbled it out of bounds.
Second time that's happened tonight. Third time, I should say, that's happened tonight for West M. They only have 4 turnovers, but 3 of them are right after the defensive rebound.
Yep, they're handing it right back to Ironton after they've had the defensive stop. That's frustrating when you're a coach, but it happens. Just a little excited now. Ashton Lane backs off, trying to find some space against Porter. Porter wants to make him be a perimeter player because when Lane gets it inside, he's really good. Mullins probing, now backs up. Looking at Edwards inside, Knowlton denying him the basketball. Mullins not quite sure. He's trying to get somebody to come out. And here comes Lane out on the perimeter, and they skip it all the way across to Markle. Bennett falls down. Markle's jump shot no good. Rebound off to the Tornadoes. Knowlton almost falls down, now gets it to Porter. Porter, and he throws it away. A little sloppy on both sides of the basketball right now. Kyle Porter, that kind of unforced. And now 24, Zane Williams checks in for Ironton. He replaces Markle.
West M wants to get it and go. It's just right now it's not working for them.
Yeah, it's a little turnover happy right now. 4:47 to go in this first half. It's 16-15 West Muskingum. And there's another strong move, that spin move, and Ashton Lane used that a lot the other night, and he's got 8 points here in the early going. And they said in my keys to the game, he needs to get going early. He did not score, really, in the first quarter the other night. And there's Bennett right back at him. He misses, and that's going to be a rebound foul. Lane pushed from behind. And that's going to be Lane's second foul. He got one on the offensive end, that charge they drew early.
That's West M's first offensive rebound. And that spin move on the other side, in the regular season, that's an offensive foul. It's regional final, that's play on.
And get it to Morrison. He wanted the three, now he gets on the dribble and he's going to score. Nice move from Morrison. And that's going to be a 30-second timeout for West M, so we'll keep it right here, a 30-second Zimba Company's timeout. And it was a nice move there by Morrison. He can certainly score. Sophomore, not scared of the big stage, Mike.
No, and another thing too, Dave, we talked about this on the way down to Athens today. We couldn't find a distinctive advantage for either team in this game. We thought this thing's probably going to be the best game of the day. So far, I mean, it's back and forth already.
It's close, and it's 18-17. Neither team really has a huge advantage, although We will say Carter Smith on the bench now with a couple fouls. Ashton Lane, he's got 2 fouls, but he stayed in.
Yeah, Lane stayed in. Smith's on the bench. Coach Stevens must have a lot of confidence in his player of the year, Lane, that he can, stay away from that 3rd foul before half.
Well, when Gator got 3 fouls, they left him in that Division IV game.
Trust your players.
You got to trust them sometimes. I think it was a good move getting Carter Smith out because he had a lot of extra energy.
He did.
He just needed to settle down just a little bit. Lane gets it down deep, working against Porter, and he traveled, but they didn't call it. Edwards now flips it over. There's an offensive foul.
That's the 2nd offensive foul right in the same spot Cade Porter has taken tonight.
Cade Porter takes another charge, this time from Zane Williams. And Cade was happy about it. But that's only the 2nd foul on the Tigers here in the quarter. West M has no fouls in this 2nd quarter. Morrison will bring it up for the Tornadoes. Nursing a 1-point lead. It's 18-17. There's the backdoor play, and boy, they had it set up. They run them off that double, and then you spin back and you run that backdoor cut on the backside.
Out of a timeout normally.
I don't know how many teams run that. I mean, that's like, I just call it the backdoor play because everybody runs it.
And it's usually out of a timeout.
Oh, man, they missed Bennett on the inbounds. He was wide open after he slipped the screen that he set. He would have had a layup, but now Porter dribbles into traffic and it's taken away. And here comes Markle the other way. He gets deep and he lays it up. No good, but he gets his own board and he puts it back in. Maddox Markle working hard. Gets that rebound off his own miss, and his team now up 19-18. Porter now to Knowlton. Back to Cade Porter. Knowlton, now Kyle Porter. Between the legs. Knowlton's got his gap.
He should have went in for a layup, Dave, but
and
doesn't matter.
It kind of died on the rim and went in, so good for Gary Knowlton. He's got 4. And West End back in front, 20-19.
I was kind of surprised he pulled up from 5 feet there, but doesn't matter now.
Lane to Markle. Markle gets down the lane again. Jump shot, no good. Rebound off to the Tigers. Rebound this time, and that went to Markle. He gets it to Mullins. His 3 off the mark. Nice box out on that weak side by Cade Porter, and he goes up and grabs it.
4 offensive rebounds in this quarter, 7 already for Ironton.
And that's Ironton's advantage right now. Boy, they found a way to get to the offensive glass. And a lot of that's got to do with Carter Smith not being in there right now. And boy, there's a spin move by Tavin Bennett, and he lays it up and in. He's got 6 points. And his team
West is shooting well. West is shooting well, almost 60%.
Well, they're getting a lot of layups. They've got a lot of layups. And boy, that was an attempt at another charge, but
it was close.
It was a play on, and Ashton Lane puts it in for his 10th point. Boy, that was better position than one of the other ones, I thought. But
we're under 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Kyle Porter now with the basketball. Flip it on the left side. They try to trap Knowlton, but he gets right down the lane. He lays it up, no good. Contested a little bit there inside, and here comes Lane with the basketball for the Tigers. He's going to try to go to the rim. Knocked away from behind and then thrown and saved by Lane to Markle. Now to Mullins.
Lane's tired, and I think they're going to take a timeout. I mean, he looks exhausted right now.
Ironton's coach, he was all the way out. Coach Stevens all the way out of half court wanting a timeout. He got it with 1:21 to play. It's a 30-second Zembo Company's timeout, and we'll keep it right here. West End up 22-21 here in the early going. West End, according to the scoreboard, 56% from the field, but they do have quite a few layups that they've had.
They do. West End right now, they just need to do a better job on the defensive glass. They've given up 7 offensive rebounds. They've had 6 turnovers, but they are shooting at a very good clip, Dave, and well, that's keeping them where they are.
Ironton 2 for 9 from the three-point line right now, and 31% overall, and what's keeping them in the game is the West Muskingum turnovers and the offensive rebounds.
100% right.
So now Freeman will enter the basketball for the Tigers. Here comes Eisen into the corner. Into running Mullins off a double screen, but Porter said, nope, I'm not going to let you get it. Now Mullins does get it, and he tries a crossover, but they hand it back to Markle. They switch the screen. There's a backdoor to Ison. Ison lays it up. He missed it. Knowlton with the rebound. Flips it back to Cade Porter, and Cade Porter walks it over. A minute to go here in the first half. Closely played throughout. Porter back with the basketball on the left wing behind the college three-point line. Thank you very much, says Cade Porter. His first Allen Hunter State Farm 3 of the game. And his team now up by 4.
His 11th
there's
three
a
on the year.
steal from Kyle Porter. He's going to take it down and lay it up, and he gets it to go. Kyle Porter read the passer all the way, stole it, and laid it in. It's a 6-point lead, the biggest of the game for West Muskingum. West M not backing down on the defensive end. There's another try for a steal from Morrison. They skip it to Markle on the other side, back to Ison, but way outside, and it's no good. Tavin Bennett grabs the rebound, 14 seconds. Here comes West M. Porter just hit a 3 now. 7 seconds. Knowlton back to Porter. Going to have to hurry, 3 seconds. Step back, three-pointer, no good. Didn't get a good shot off there to end the first half.
Good defense by Ironton on that last possession.
But the West Muskingum Tornadoes, they're going to go to the locker room with a 27-21 lead. We'll be back with our halftime portion of this broadcast. This is high school basketball presented by AVC Sports. I said football.
When life feels heavy, you shouldn't have to wait for help. At Allwell's Walk In Now, Guernsey County's behavioral health urgent care, support is ready right when you are. No appointments, no hassle. Just walk into our office at 831 Wheeling Avenue in Cambridge, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., and get fast, compassionate care. Allwell's Walk In Now, because the best time to feel better is now. Be well, stay well, all well.
We know parenting is a full-time job, and it can be easy to get caught up in everyday life. The Ohio Children's Trust Fund and our partners are here for you, because we all need a little help sometimes. We can connect you with essential resources in your community. Everything from parenting support to ideas for self-care. For the love of your family, visit octf.ohio.gov/love to find the support you need.
At Village Hardware and Rental in Barnesville, we've got everything you need for homeowner, contractor, and commercial jobs. From trusted Milwaukee tools and everyday hardware to pro-grade Valspar paint, trusted color you can count on. Plus, we offer paint mixing, key cutting, special orders, and commercial services too. And now, introducing our officially open firearms and ammo department. Fully stocked, trusted, and convenient. Whether you're working, improving, or protecting, Village Hardware and Rental is your one-stop shop. Drop by at 265 South Chestnut Street, Barnesville. Village Hardware and Rental. We make it easy to build the world around you.
Smile like a champion. Visit Dean Orthodontic for braces and clear aligners in Cambridge, Zanesville, and Coshocton. They see adults and children from age 7 and up for all your family orthodontic needs. Visit deanortho.com for more info.
If your hair could talk, it would probably say, "Thanks for going to Great Clips for a haircut." The skilled stylists at Great Clips salons do millions of haircuts a year, but with Clip Notes, they save every detail of your hair, including the secret to taming that cowlick. Oh, and if your wallet could talk, it'd say the price looks pretty great too. Isn't it nice when everyone's happy? For the haircut you love for less, take it from your hair. Take yourself to Great Clips. Download the app today.
Looking for an incredible deal on a new Ford, Lincoln, or Nissan? Come check out our vastly growing inventory selection and ask us about all the low APR options that are going on right now at Dutro Ford, Lincoln, Nissan.
If a new vehicle isn't in the budget, let us show you a pre-owned alternative that is sure to fit all your needs without breaking the bank. We know with the running from work to practice or games doesn't leave much time for car shopping, so view our full inventory online 24/7 at dutrosauto.com.
Best of luck to all the coaches and players this year. Have a safe and successful season from all of us at Dutro Ford Lincoln Nissan.
At Abel's, we're proud that so many people trust our family with their family's home comfort. I'm Russ Abels. For new heating and cooling, you can trust us to save you money with our high-efficiency systems. We're trusted for electrical work. Lighting, outlets, generators, complete home electrical service upgrades, we do it all. And you can trust us in an emergency. Whether it's heating, cooling, or electrical repairs, we promise to do the job right. It's what we do for family, and it's what everyone deserves. Trust Abels.
Good luck to the West Muskingum boys high school basketball team in the tournament today from Bridget T-Tac and the entire Attain Wealth Partners team. We support West Muskingum and wish you the best of luck today. Go Tornadoes!
There's our game. We got another guy to the mix, bigger guy. He's just going to play on his own here.
Yeah.
Oh, he made it.
Did you not see my hand signal, Dave? Go on.
Losing someone you love changes everything. At Graham Law, we can help you navigate the challenges of a wrongful death case by providing the emotional and legal support you need so you can focus on healing. With offices in Zanesville and Cambridge and virtual meetings available across Ohio, we are here to help during this difficult time. Graham Law, your personal injury firm.
Halftime at the Convo, Ironton trails West Muskingum 27-21 here in this Division V Regional Championship. An interesting first half of basketball, Mike Snively. We thought it was going to be a close game, and so far it's been very closely played. West Muskingum, though, just eked out a 6-point lead here as we got right there toward the end of the first half.
Just that 5-0 run there at the end of the half gives them that 6-point lead. And more importantly, Carter Smith stayed on the bench that whole second quarter. And West Muskingum able to not only maintain, but get ahead by 6 in this first half.
Well, Ironton and West Muskingum right off the bat, West M with a 12-8 lead at the end of the first quarter. And in that second quarter, really close, stayed close most of the quarter, as Mike pointed out. A 5-0 run has given West Muskingum a 27-21 lead here at the half. Breaking down some scoring here. Maddox Markle has 4 for Ironton. Ashton Lane, he leads all scorers. He's got 12 for Ironton. And Bryson Mullins has 7. Only 3 people have been able to score for Ironton so far. For West M, Cade Porter, he's got a 3 for 3 points. Kyle Porter's got a 3 and a couple of other buckets for 7. Gray Knowlton, great job off the bench. And that was one of the things when Carter Smith went out, Gray came in, Knowlton played very well.
Did a great job. And like I said, not only kept him afloat, got him a 6-point lead.
Yep, and he had 4 points there in the second quarter. Tavin Bennett with 6 and Noah Morrison with 7. And that is 27 total for the West Muskingum Tornadoes. They are enjoying a 6-point lead, but half of this game still left to play, and the winner will advance to the state semifinals. They'll play the winner of Columbus Academy and Margaretta. That game will be next Friday, March 20th, 10:45 a.m. That is a unique start time, but they're trying to put all these semifinals and finals back in the Dayton area. And that's what they got to do. You got to start playing some different sites, because with 7 divisions and you got a final, 2 semifinals and a final, you're talking about a lot of basketball games that are going to get played.
Well, 7 semifinals, make it times 2, 14, and then you got to play 21 basketball games in 3 days.
Yes.
And I know not only is Wright State and University of Dayton going to be used, they have to use for a couple games, they've got to use, I believe, Vandalia Butler High School.
They did for the girls. I'm not sure if they're doing that on the boys' side or not. I'd have to look at all the games again.
And 7's such an odd number.
Yes.
It's an odd number. 6 would have made it a little simpler.
Yeah.
But it is what it is at this point.
It is what it is. You got to play by the rules. It's just the way it happens. So West Muskingum, they're looking to punch their ticket for the first time, and it's been, they've had a great year, and they were kind of under the radar because in the Muskingum Valley Conference, it's all about
the Maysville
Panthers, and then John Glenn had an outstanding year. And if you look back at West Muskingum, they lost twice to Maysville. Very well could have beat them the second time.
Right. And
in that crossover game, they did lose to John Glenn. So right there's 3 out of their 5 losses.
Correct.
And they happened in the conference. And, that's kind of tough. I think they also lost to Sheridan. That was another conference loss. I'm going back here and I'm looking at that, yeah. And they did also lost a non-league game to New Philly, Division III team.
Big School.
Big School got into the district. I think they got beat in the district final by Steubenville.
Yes, that was Dover that lost.
That was Dover, okay.
So, yeah. Pretty close, Dover, Philly.
Anyway, New Philly had a nice year as well. Good basketball team. And that's another one of those losses. So it isn't like they lost to, really some bad teams. They played some good competition, and, they won the rest of the games they're supposed to win. And that's a second-place finish in the MVL Small School.
Well, I will say this, Dave. West Muskingum's not flying under the radar anymore.
No, and, it's the other night I told you, I thought they would beat St. Clairsville, and I thought they would win it. I thought they were going to win it handily, but it ended up being an overtime game, but they still found a way to win it. I talked to a couple West Muskingum people here out on the concourse before the game, and they said, it was finally a game that kind of caught up to us. We didn't play that well. It was a tournament game. We didn't play that well, and a lot of that was due to some things that St. Clairsville did. They have a nice post player, 6'7".
Austin Straub.
But they found a way to get it done.
I say it Austin Straub. That's his father. Let's just call him Straub.
Yeah, Straub. That's good. But again, they, West End, credit to them. They pulled it out on a night maybe they didn't play as well as they would like to, but they've come here, and as you pointed out early, they are initiating the pressure defensively. They're getting out, they're getting after, they're trapping, trying to get the ball to Lane's hands a lot, which is probably a good idea because if he gets it if Lane gets it into the lane, he's going to score.
Yeah, and they've done a pretty good job so far. I have him at, 10 points?
You're right, he does have 10
points. 6 rebounds for Lane tonight as well.
Right.
And let's see if Carter Smith starts the second half. He will.
And he will. And kind of back to the team's starting lineups. The Tornadoes going with the 2 Porters, Cade and Kyle, Tavin Bennett, Noah Morrison, Carter Smith. Ironton will go with Maddox Markle, Ashton Lane, Bryson Mullins, Carson Freeman, and Caden Edwards. And here we go, one half to decide who goes to the Final Four at UD Arena. Mullins gets it to Edwards, and there's the version of the backdoor play. They tried to get it to Lane, and he was not open. Good defense there from Tavin Bennett and from Carter Smith. Lane now down into the lane, and he gets that spin going, and he kicks it out to Mullins. Mullins 3 off the mark, but he gets his own board. Pull-up jumper from the baseline, no good, and the rebound goes off to West M. Morrison will bring the ball into the front court. Freeman will check him. Cade Porter on the left wing. Now to Kyle Porter. Porter to Morrison. Patient offensive possession here. Carter Smith gets it to Bennett. Tries to spin against Markle. Now gets rid of it to Cade Porter.
Spacing's pretty good here from the Tornadoes.
And there's a nice drive and gets all the way to the rim, and he's fouled. Kyle Porter found himself a little gap and got to the rim. And that foul goes on Freeman, his second of the game.
Just third and fourth free throws here for Ironton.
Yeah, Kyle Porter with a pair.
For West M. But here's the thing, they're 0 for 3.
They're 0 for 3. A pair of Kemp Insurance Agency free throws, and Kyle Porter can't connect on the first one, as Mike pointed out, as a team now 0 for 3. Morrison went 0 for 2 in the first quarter. Trying to break the ice here from the free throw line, and Kyle Porter does that. And his team now leads 28-21. Ironton on the attack. Lane on the left side. Now gets it to Freeman at the top of the circle. Now on the right wing to Mullins. Mullins, little head fake, shoulder move. Can't get rid of Cade Porter. Now to Edwards. Edwards hands it to Lane. Lane's got a crease down the lane. Jump shot off the backboard and good. Ashton Lane showing why he was the Southeast District Player of the Year in Division 5.
That's a tough shot fading to your left.
And he hit it. And now West End with the basketball. Bennett backs up. Right wing to Morrison. Morrison dribbles it out to the Ohio University Bobcats logo. Now on the right side to Bennett. Bennett bounce pass over to Porter. Morrison, baseline drive, his layup, good. Noah Morrison. Boy, when he sees a crease, he gets to the rim quickly, and Morrison scores. He's got 9 points for the Tornadoes.
Outstanding first step baseline by Morrison.
Lane gets it to Markle. Markle down the lane, spin move. Jump shot, no good, and there's Carter Smith skying for another rebound. And this time gets it off safely.
I'd like to know his vertical leap.
He's
over 30.
He's pretty good. I mean, he can He's got some ups. Porter now to Morrison. His three from the left wing, no good. Markle with the rebound. Boy, they got Morrison coming off of the down screen like they wanted. Just couldn't connect. Lane powers his way to the block. Jump stop. He's surrounded by 3 Tornadoes and goes out to Mullins. Mullins missed a shot, but Lane had the rebound. Knocked away by West End.
One thing I notice about Ashton Lane, too, his rebound position, he's always in the right spot at the right time. He reads that thing off the rim very well.
He does a good job getting to where that rebound's going to come off, and there's a nice inbounds play. They get it to Mullins on a little handoff, and Mullins knocks it down for the 3rd time. Another Allen Hunter State Farm 3. Mullins now with 10 points. He's got 3 threes and a free throw as he hits double figures. And there is Porter with a nice move to the basket, and he scores. And it's going to be a timeout. Ironton, 32nd. Zemba Company's timeout, so we'll keep it right here on that 30-second timeout. But boy, they score, and then West End answers immediately.
Immediately, and they have them so spaced out, they're going one-on-one. There's no help side showing up for Ironton, and West End's taking advantage.
Well, they're doing a really nice job, and I'll tell you, when Morrison and Porter get some space, they go to the rim, and they get there quickly. I'm just really impressed with the way those guys get to the rim so quickly, and they've been able to convert.
And that last one right there by Porter, the strides he took getting to the rim, it only took him 3 steps from about 40 feet.
Well, he's got 10 points now for the Tornadoes.
We've been having net issues the whole game. Right now, I want to fix another net down here. Well, after you cut the nets down so many times.
Yeah, you cut them down and you put a new one up.
There we go.
I think we got it going now.
Maddox Markle that time just pulled it down and tightened it up a little bit.
It's been ongoing here as they try to readjust it. You put new nets up every game.
Yeah.
Because they get cut down, so. Ashton Lane with the basketball on the right side. He gets to Markle inside. Markle jump stop, tries to kick it out and lost control of it. And Tavin Bennett there with the steal for the Tornadoes.
Bennett's also a right place, right time guy. I've noticed that.
Yes, he is. 4:34 to play. West Muskingum 32, Ironton 26. There's the backdoor play, and Porter was out of bounds when he caught it. Not much space there. They forced him behind the backboard and just no room back there.
So 6 turnovers for West End, 5 for Ironton.
Mullins walks it up the court. Now gets it to Lane. Lane sizing up Carter Smith. They switch off. Smith there to help. Now to Markle. Man, Carter Smith comes from nowhere and blocks that shot. And there's a candidate for the Great Clips, great play of the game. An outstanding block from Carter Smith as Markle sized up a 3-point shot.
No doubt. Smith read that thing like a book.
Get a thumbs up from our producer and jack of all trades here, Brett Klein, as he agrees that could be the Great Clips great play of the game, and he had a replay there for us. Good cut there from Lane, but they couldn't get it to him. Markle now almost lost it. Mullins with another 3 ball, no good. Bennett with the rebound, and as you pointed out, Bennett seems to be in the right place at the right time a lot. Bennett spin move. Good defense, though, from Markle. Markle did a great job going vertical, and Bennett had no space. Tough shot, and it was missed, and they kick it ahead in a hurry. Mullins tries the 3, no good, but there's Mr. Right Place again, Ashton Lane. And his offensive rebound putback gives him 14 points and draws his team to within 4 at 32-28. 3:22 left here in the third quarter.
11 offensive rebounds for the Fighting Tigers.
And that's just where they have made hay against the Tornadoes. Porter cut off by Freeman. Now they get it to Smith. Morrison into the lane, kicks it back to Bennett. He's going to try a 3. No good. Rebound, though, to West End. And they're going to call foul. Nope, he stepped out of bounds. Morrison stepped out of bounds. Much to the disagreement of Coach Cole Smith. It's a block, he says. He rode him out of bounds. It was not called that way, though, and it's a play on Ironton with the basketball, trailing by 4 now, less than 3 to go in the quarter. Cade Porter harassing Freeman, and they're going to call hands on that. And Cole Smith can't believe it.
Well, Cole untucked the jersey right there with his hand of Freeman, and I think that's what got the official to call the foul. Can't grab the jersey while he's dribbling. Can't grab the jersey anytime.
Ironton gets it in. Mullins has it now to Markle in the corner. To Lane. He's sizing up Carter Smith. Smith giving him space because he just really doesn't like shooting it from deep. And now he gets into the lane, kicks it out. Freeman thought about it, now penetrates. He gets it to Markle. Markle finds space, now to Lane. Good ball movement. Ison going to try a three. No good. Porter grabs the rebound and he's fouled.
That's a good foul by Ironton because the Tornadoes had a run out.
I don't know if it was a great foul though, because that's Ashton Lane's third personal.
Because Kyle Porter was wide open for a layup.
2:20 left here in the third quarter. 32 West M, 28 Ironton. Porter crossover, cut off. Carter Smith now to Bennett. Bennett as they reset the offense here.
West End trying to create some driving lanes.
Morrison comes off the screen against Lane. Now Porter down the lane, kicks it out into the corner. Porter, good defense by Ironton. Mullins forced him out to half court, wouldn't let him turn the corner. Bennett, though, he gets the spin move going. Tough layup. Again, great defense from Markle. Markle's doing a good job against Bennett. He's got good size and he's going vertical. He's not fouling, and it's just good defense. And boy, Carter Smith almost reached in a little too hefty there. Lane skips it over to Markle in the corner. His three, no good. Rebound off to the Tornadoes. Porter pushes it in a hurry. He gets all the way to the rim. His left-handed layup's no good. Nobody and everybody on the West End bench was thinking foul. Instead, there goes Lane down the lane, and there's a rebound and a run out for West End, and that's going to be Cade Porter laying it in. Back and forth action here. Missed shot, layup finally. Ison hands it off to Markle. 34-28, now less than a minute. West End in the lead. Lane going to try one from three, and he gets it. Ashton Lane with an Allen Hunter State Farm three. He's got 17 now for the Tigers.
That's only his fourth three on the year.
And he's played, what is this, his 26th game, 27th game?
Yeah, averages 19 a game. That's his fourth three on the season.
Not a shooter from deep. He's a driver, a slasher. He gets it into the lane. Here's Porter for the three for West Ham, and he nails one. Kyle Porter with the Allen Hunter State Farm three, and it leads back to 6. 12 seconds left. Ironton with the last shot. Lane has it, working against Carter Smith. Crossover dribble, gets it in the corner to Ison. Ison answers for the Tigers. Full court throw at the horn is not going to go, and that's going to end the third quarter. West Muskingum 37, Ironton 31. We'll be back with the fourth quarter on ABC Sports.
At the end of 3.
Patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance Company is a proud supporter of high school basketball. Contact one of the 42 agencies writing for Patrons Buckeye for a quote from your local insurance company covering Ohio. Whether you need coverage for your home, mobile home, seasonal home, garage, farm equipment, Buckeye Mutual Insurance Company is located in Caldwell, Ohio, and can help. Visit our website at patronsbuckeye.com.
Hi, Mark Kelly here with Bicon Services, wishing all the local teams good luck as they dribble their way down the courts to a successful and exciting basketball season. As you're stepping back for that three-point shot in the fourth, we can be in the background helping plan your projects for that first period, getting your business ready for that big project win in 2026. With that, have a safe and competitive season, and remember, Bicon Services as your sole source for commercial and industrial construction projects.
Fourth quarter ready to get underway here at the Convo. West Muskingum leading 37-34. I didn't give them credit for that three they hit in the corner. Mike Snively with the stat of the game. Ironton started off with 2 technical free throws to start the game, and they haven't shot a free throw since.
But
I think that's pretty amazing.
West M's only made one. They're 1 of 4.
One of four.
Yeah.
There's only been 6 shot, and 2 of them were the technicals to start the game. Morrison being harassed. Thought he was going to turn it over, but did not. And a rebound comes off to Ironton. Lane on the run. They've been best when they get out and go. Mullins going to back up for three, and he gets it. Bryson Mullins with an Allen Hunter State Farm three to start the fourth quarter, and it's now tied with 7.5 minutes to go at 37.
Ironton shows up this first 30 seconds with some mojo.
They sure did. Bennett spins back to his right, up and in and out. That could have been a really big three-point play, but instead Bennett will go to the free throw line to shoot a pair. That's on Zane Williams, his second. Bennett to the line to shoot a pair of Kemp Insurance Agency free throws.
67% on the year.
As we said, West Ham only 1 of 4 so far in the game. And his first free throw is in and out. His second free throw will be upcoming, but his team now 1 for 5 from the free throw line.
Caden Edwards checks in for the Fighting Tigers.
Second free throw is good by Tavin Bennett. He's got 7 points for his team and a 1-point lead, 38-37. It's been a defensive battle here. Lane sizing up. Carter Smith kicks it in the corner to Ison. Ison missed that time. Here comes West Ham. Knowlton back in the game. Gave him a spark in the first half. Tipped away from Porter, and it'll stay with the Tornadoes. Mullins got his hands on it, knocked it out of bounds. Right below our broadcast position here. Great spot here at OU, almost half court.
Ironton's returning some people next year.
Yeah.
They're going to be solid next year.
Knowlton gets it to Porter. Now to Carter Smith. Sizes up Lane for a second. Now they get it back to Kyle Porter. His three in and out. Carter Smith, though, tipped the rebound. Great play from Carter to one of his teammates,
yes,
and they
great
keep possession. Porter spins. Wanted to shoot from about 12, and it goes out of bounds as he tried to get it to Cade Porter.
That's bad luck.
I thought he'd been better off if he got to 2 there and tried the jump shot inside, but turnover now gives the ball back to the Tigers, and Ironton walks it up with 6:23 to go. Mullins will hand it to Lane. Lane, Southeast District Player of the Year, and he's shown why here at Athens. He's played very well. There's a spin move back to his right, and his layup is short. Doesn't go in, and a rebound goes off the Tornadoes. Bennett, behind the back, gets it to Knowlton. Knowlton, cut off, spin, stops, shot, good. Gray Knowlton. Timeout. Tornadoes, full timeout. We'll take a break here. West Muskingum 40, Ironton 37. Fourth quarter to continue on ABC Sports.
Taken by the Tornadoes.
How long has that honey-do list been sitting on the kitchen counter? Call Dale at Beeline Home Service and start checking those projects off the list. From handyman repairs and remodeling projects to professional house washing, Dale helps homeowners take care of the jobs that keep getting pushed to tomorrow. Serving Zanesville and nearby communities, Beeline Home Service makes home projects simple and stress-free. Spend less time worrying about repairs and more time enjoying your home. Beeline Home Service, helping you with the honey-do list. Visit BeelineHomeservice.com today to request your free estimate.
Customize your ride with Custom Vehicles of Zanesville. Since 1976, we've been Zanesville's trusted local experts in auto, marine, and off-road accessory installation. From rhino-lined beds and durable floor liners to lift kits, lighting, tonneau covers, and stereo systems, our skilled team offers professional installation, competitive pricing, and fast delivery. Built to order for your lifestyle, our knowledgeable technicians turn your ideas into reality. With a reputation for friendly service, quality work, and quick turnaround, expect exceptional results every time. Ready to upgrade? Call or visit Custom Vehicles today.
Fourth quarter action here at the Convo, and the big news coming out of the timeout for me is my electricity has just been restored in New Concord, Ohio, so I'm pretty excited about that.
Well, when you're told it could come on March 17th.
Yeah, we just got an email that said it was going to come on by Tuesday at 3, and that was a little bit disconcerting. So now I've got the power back on at my house, and I've got an electric basketball game going on here at the Convo as Tornadoes are leading. And they're going to call a foul on Morrison as the Tornadoes lead this game 40-37 over the Ironton Tigers. And that foul on Noah Morrison, a little bit Too much hand contesting there on the dribble of Mullins.
Just his first.
First foul of the quarter as well. Boy, I tell you, West Ham has done a great job of defending and not fouling shooters because they haven't gone to the free throw line. Nice move inside by Markle. He goes up over.
Guess who?
Bennett, and there he is again, Mr. Johnny on the spot. Ashton Lane with the rebound and the putback. And that foul went on Carter Smith, his third. Lane converts inside.
Marco and Lane, so good inside that college charge circle.
How many offensive rebounds does Ironton now have, Mike? You're my trusty stat guy.
How about 12?
How about 12? That's 12 extra opportunities. And Lane converts at the free throw line to tie it up. It's 40 apiece. 5.5 minutes to go in this basketball game. And Mike, we talk about possession stats an awful lot at Muskingum, and it's about offensive rebounds and limiting your turnovers. And you want to win that possession battle. You get those possessions from creating turnovers and offensive rebounds. And boy, Ironton's getting the extra ones today off of the offensive glass.
100%.
Porter turns at the free throw line, spin, jump shot, no good, short. Good defense from Ironton. Lane with a head of steam, but Morrison slows him down. Back to Lane, trying to work, almost turned it over. Boy, crossed it over pretty high, and Morrison almost knocked it away. Mullins back with the basketball. High screen there from Lane, and it's a turnover. Great job, a great trap and defensive rotation. Cade Porter did a great job on that. And he's going to try to convert on offense. Spins back to his left, and he gets it. Cade Porter. His team back up by 2. 4:20 to go.
The left hand was beautiful.
That was a nice finish with the left hand. Mullins gets it to Lane. He goes head of steam down the lane, stops, pops. No good, but offensive rebound from Edwards. His offensive stick back, no good, but guess what? Lane gets it, kicks it out to Ison. His three, no good. Lane, another offensive rebound. And it's finally a turnover. Extra possessions, extra shots there, boy. And here comes Carter Smith on cue. I was going to say they need to get Smith back in. Morrison fouled on the dribble by Mullins.
They had 3 opportunities, Dave.
From really close.
To score.
Yes.
And just to turn it over on the 4th chance. So that's up to 15 offensive rebounds. Just 3 offensive rebounds for West Ham.
Kyle Porter checks out. Going to take a quick breather here with 3:48 left. Inbound to Morrison. His jump shot, no good. Boy, good look at it on the inbounds play. And here come the Tigers, trailing by 2. Ashton Lane stripped, and he got it back. Boy, Morrison almost made the defensive play of the game so far there. But here comes Markle. He's working against Bennett. He runs right into Carter Smith, and no call, but Ison going to hit the 3 in and out. And that's going to go off Edwards. Yep, that's off Edwards. And Ironton, I get it. I know it's a big call and a close game, but Edwards poked it away from behind. I had a perfect angle at it.
Usually whoever has the position gets the benefit of the doubt there.
And I thought it was off Edwards. I really did. I mean, just looked like he poked it away.
Ashton Lane has 12 rebounds in this game. 20 points, 12 rebounds.
20 points, and he's averaging almost 10 rebounds a game as it is. West Ham gets it to Cade Porter. He brings it up behind the back. Closely guarded front by Ison. Screen from Carter Smith. But they basically run into each other to get it back to Knowlton, just a sophomore. Gray's made a big impact on this game tonight. He's played very well for West Ham. Coming in off the bench. Got to have bench support in these games. Carter Smith down the lane, and it's taken by Lane. He got his hands on it.
Let's see if they get the timeout.
And they didn't get the timeout. It's a held ball, and it's going to go to Ironton. 2:50 to play. Ironton gets the ball back. It's 42-40. And that's not really Carter's strength, I don't think, in his game, is trying to score off the dribble.
I agree. I saw Coach Cole Smith emphasizing in so many words, take care of the ball.
Here comes Ironton, trailing by 2. 2:40 left. We knew this was going to be a close one, and it has been. It's delivered. Good basketball game. Ison swings it to Markle. Here comes Lane. They're going to post him up. Spin move back to his right. Powers it up through some contact. Great move from Ashton Lane to tie the game. 42 all. 2:20 left. Every possession magnified here in a regional final with a trip to the state Final Four on the line. Knowlton hands it back to Smith. Smith now to Tavin Bennett. Bennett gets it to Knowlton.
We're at 2 minute mark.
2 minutes to the
I think we get another dead ball. We'll see the return. Carter Smith from 15, no good. I think Kyle Porter will check back into this game, and it's knocked away from behind and stolen. Here comes Noah Morrison on the run. His layup, good. Morrison gives his team a 2-point lead. Timeout. Azemba Company's timeout from West Muskingum, and I think it's going to be a full minute. Nope, 30 seconds, so we're going to keep it right here. Boy, huge play in a close game now. Minute 39 to play, and Morrison, the sophomore, with the steal and the lay-in.
Yeah, Morrison now with 14 points. He has 3 rebounds, but none bigger than those two to get the 2-point lead. Now it's going to be interesting to see what the Tornadoes decide to do with Lane here, because Lane right now is touching it every possession. He's going to try to get it as low as you can. Do you go one-on-one with him, or do you help? He's also a good passer, Dave. He kicks it out, and Ironton's a good 3-point shooting team. So
that's the thing. He's really unselfish. He gets to the lane, and he's finishes on 2 feet, which
Correct.
gives you all those options. You got the step through, you got spin move, you've got the kickouts, you've got all those things. If you go in out of control off 1 foot and just they're going to shoot it, they're going to time it up and block it. So Lane is really just a strong player inside, and you can see why he was the Southeast District Division V Player of the Year.
this thing's turned into a loud venue.
Yes, it has. The energy has been amped up here in the last couple of minutes. West Muskingum trying to become the second Muskingum County team to advance to the Final Four this year. And Lane has his hands back on the basketball. Guarded by Carter Smith.
Smith gives him space.
And he got some help in the lane there. That's good help from Cade Porter. And again, he's looking for help inside. Bennett was ready to help on the drive. Screen out front. They switch and they try the trap. Here comes Morrison on the rotation. Good play. Lane dropped it. He double dribbled. Oh my goodness. There's a block. That's Morrison with the block, the run out, and he's fouled. Morrison with the huge block, keeps it in play, and then takes it to the rim and gets fouled. Just a huge play for West Muskingum.
That's going to send the sophomore to the line. He's a 76% free throw shooter.
To the strike, shooting 2.
A pair of Kemp Insurance Agency free throws. Noah Morrison at the line, 44-42, West Muskingum. He makes it 45-42, 52.3 seconds left.
Next one's big.
Next one's big. It makes it a 2-possession game with less than a minute to play. Morrison, probably the play of the game so far for West M. If he can convert the second free throw, and it's off the mark. 3-point game, 45-42. We've got 48 seconds left. Clock moving. Mullins gets it into the half court. Lane with the ball. Smith checking him. Now back to Mullins. Ironton wants a good possession. They trail by 3. You got time to go get 2. And there's going to be a timeout from Ironton. And that's probably going to be a full timeout. I don't think they have any 30s. It is a full timeout. We'll take a quick break ourselves. Fourth quarter action here from the Convo. West Ham 45, Ironton 42.
Looking to make your next career move? Take your shot with AutoZone. The AutoZone Distribution Center on Sonora Road in Zanesville is hiring warehouse associates starting at $19.10 to $20.10 per hour. Join a team that keeps thousands of AutoZone stores stocked and drivers across the country on the road. Stop in for open interview Wednesdays from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. or apply online at AutoZone.com/careers. As our local Maysville and West Muskingum teams make their run into regionals, we're cheering for big plays on the court and big career moves at AutoZone Sonora.
Patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance Company is a proud supporter of high school basketball. Contact one of the 42 agencies writing for Patrons Buckeye for a quote from your local insurance company covering Ohio. Whether you need coverage for your home, mobile home, seasonal home, garage, farm equipment, Buckeye Mutual Insurance Company is located in Caldwell, Ohio, and can help. Visit our website at patronsbuckeye.com.
A lot of folks on their feet here at the Convo. It's 45-42 with 34 seconds to play. West Em has a 3-point lead. Ironton with the basketball. They inbound it to Mullins. Being closely guarded by Morrison. They get it to Markle. He's being guarded by Knowlton. Knowlton. He crossed over, but he stuck. Knowlton with the steal. He knocked it away. They throw it ahead to Morrison. Skip it now to Porter. Tavin Bennett's got it. Back out, and that's almost got to be an intentional foul, doesn't it?
But they still will have to foul one more time. That's
Yes.
only 14 fouls on the Fighting Tigers.
Boy, he pushed him and didn't go for the basketball. If it was me standing over there on the sideline, I would have been asking for an intentional foul. Let's have a little game reset. We're going to keep it right here. To Zemba Company's full timeout. It's 45-42. West Muskingum leads by 3. We've got 11.3 seconds left. And just another huge play on the defensive end as Knowlton was beaten. And I thought Markle was going to score, and somehow
Ball got
Knowlton,
tipped from behind.
reached around from behind and tipped it away. So, man, just a huge play. That was just, it looks like now it's going to be a one-point game, but instead here goes West Em the other way, and they're playing keep away. Wow.
Both teams, one timeout.
One timeout left.
And Ironton has to foul one more time, but most importantly, West Em's got to get the ball inbounds. They have to get it inbounds.
And here's the next key. If you're West Muskingum and you go to the line and you can make at least one, you still have 2 fouls to give.
True.
If they get it in, I would foul them and make them take it out again, and I'd foul them again.
But don't foul the three-point shooter.
Exactly. They do get it inbounds. It goes to Morrison, and they foul him. 10.2 seconds left.
That's underrated, but that's a very good play there by Cole Smith.
Very good play.
To get that open.
Cole Smith with a nice play design. They got it in and got it to a good free throw shooter.
He needs one.
He needs one to really help the Tornadoes' cause. First free throw is short. Oh my goodness, it was short. He's 1 of 5 from the free throw line right now.
Young man needs to take a deep breath, put a smile on his face, and knock this one down for the Tornadoes.
10 seconds to go, 10.2. Morrison with the second Kemp Insurance Agency free throw. That one's short. Rebound off to the Tigers. Here comes Mullins. You got 2 fouls to give.
He's got a good look.
He throws it up from the wing.
Wait a minute, we had a timeout.
And he called a timeout with 4 seconds left.
I didn't even hear the whistle. It was so loud.
I didn't hear the whistle either, and I was surprised that he was chucking it, fading away from the corner.
With a little bit of
with some time
space,
left. 4
space,
seconds. Yeah. I mean, 4.7 left. You got time to catch it and really square up.
Yeah, still 2 fouls to give.
Yes.
If you're
all right. So
actually, if you're playing, you got as many fouls to give if you're that into that fouling up 3.
That's exactly what I was just going to say. All right.
Just keep fouling.
You just keep fouling. We've talked about this on our staff at Muskingum over and over and over. If you foul when you're up 3, you don't let them have the chance, because our head coach says, and he worked for a guy that wrote an essay, like a doctoral thesis on this. He says,
what kind of class is he taking?
Anybody can blank in a 3. I won't say the word that he uses, because you can. But there's so many things that have to happen if you foul.
Well, here we go.
So they've got 2 fouls to give and yet another one to not let him shoot the 3.
You can't foul a 3-point shooter,
and they just ran him off that screen. Here comes. You got to foul him. Don't let him shoot it. He threw it up. It's off the mark. And that's going to be no good, too, off the rebound. West Muskingum. They are going to the Final Four. They beat Ironton 45-42, and it's bedlam here at the Convo. because let's just say there's a lot of folks from Muskingum County in the crowd.
And there's going to be a lot of folks in Dayton and Wright State wearing blue and gold.
Huge, huge win for West Muskingum, and just like we said, Mike, maybe that shot winning that regional semifinal, it's made them the team of destiny.
Unbelievable. What a great season for Cole Smith and this West Muskingum Tornado team. And another, not only MVL participant in the state tournament, small school.
Yes,
the
MVL
second
small school.
MVL small school to make the state tournament.
Well, let's take a quick break. When we come back, we'll wrap everything up. This is high school basketball on AVC Sports.
At Prime Care of Southeastern Ohio, caring for your family is their mission. Dr. Robert Huff provides trusted, compassionate care for patients, while Prime Care's pediatrics department focuses on keeping kids healthy from infancy through the teen years. With experienced providers and convenient local care, Prime Care is proud to serve our community. Prime Care of Southeastern Ohio also wishes all Muskingum County basketball teams the best of luck in the playoffs. Schedule with Dr. Huff at 740-455-4760 or pediatrics at 740-454-8502. Learn more at Prime Care of Southeastern Ohio online at primecareseo.com.
Good luck to the West Muskingum boys high school basketball team in the tournament today from Bridget T-Tac and the entire Attain Wealth Partners team. We support West Muskingum and wish you the best of luck today. Go Tornadoes!
Looking for reliable insurance that fits your life? Look no further than Allen Hunter State Farm in Cambridge, Ohio. From auto to home to life insurance, we offer a range of options tailored to your needs. With our friendly, knowledgeable team, you'll get the protection and peace of mind you deserve. We're dedicated to being there for you, just like a good neighbor should. Call Allen Hunter State Farm today and discover how we can help you safeguard your future. Call 740-439-5385. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Members of Guernsey Muskingum Electric Cooperative love Southeast Ohio, where the hills roll, the roads are crooked, and the trees are plentiful. Keeping the lights on in our beautiful corner of the state is a challenge Guernsey Muskingum gladly accepts and works hard to accomplish. Safety and reliable electricity at a reasonable cost are always our top priorities. It's our way of keeping the lights on for all members of Guernsey Muskingum Electric Cooperative, a Touchstone Energy cooperative.
Smile like a champion. Visit Dean Orthodontic for braces and clear aligners in Cambridge, Zanesville, and Coshocton. They see adults and children from age 7 and up for all your family orthodontic needs. Visit deanortho.com for more info.
Need help finding a job or recruiting reliable workers? Action Total Staffing is your trusted local staffing partner. We work hard to connect skilled candidates with employers across southeastern Ohio. Action Total Staffing provides industrial, administrative, temp to hire, direct hire, and seasonal staffing solutions. Since 1994, our staff has offered personalized screenings and in-person interviews to match top talent with great opportunities. Visit our Zanesville location to launch your next chapter with Action Total Staffing.
If your hair could talk, it would probably say, "Thanks for going to Great Clips for a haircut." The skilled stylists at Great Clips salons do millions of haircuts a year, but with Clip Notes, they save every detail of your hair, including the secret to taming that cowlick. Oh, and if your wallet could talk, it'd say the price looks pretty great too. Isn't it nice when everyone's happy? For the haircut you love for less, take it from your hair. Take yourself to Great Clips. Download the app today.
You're listening to high school basketball on 107.9, 98.5 Nash Icon, WILE Cambridge.
Joining Mr. Edwards and Mr. McFadden.
Dave Hilliard and Mike Snively back here at the Convo in Athens. What a barn burner we just got to see here as the West Muskingum Tornadoes, they defeat the Ironton Tigers 45-42 in a game that came down to the last play, last shot, and I mean, just excitement in that last couple of minutes of basketball. Boy, what a fun game to call and a great game to watch here at the Convo. Everybody here certainly was treated to an interesting afternoon of basketball, Mike.
I was thoroughly impressed with this West Muskingum team. This is the first time I've got to see them live.
Yeah.
And boy, they are fun, they are athletic, they get after defensively, and they're unselfish. And with all that, you get, even though you go 3 of 10 from the line,
yeah. Yes,
you're going to the state semifinals. Congratulations, West Muskingum High School.
Well, it was 12-8 West M after the first quarter, and we've got to point this out. Ironton started the game shooting 2 technical free throws called on West Muskingum for dunking during warm-ups. Mullins made 1 out of 2, and they did not shoot another free throw until Ashton Lane got fouled in the fourth quarter and completed a 3-point play. That was their 3 free throws for the game. West Muskingum, as you pointed out, only shot 10, but they only made 3, and I thought that was going to cost them. But as we pointed out, 12-8 at the end of 1, 27-21 at halftime. And you know what? It's interesting how in that second half, both teams, it was still close to the vest. 37-34 at the end of 3. Ironton tied it up to start the fourth quarter at 37. But West M made enough plays, especially on the defensive end, to win this ball game 45-42. Just an exciting contest, and congratulations to Cole Smith and his staff. What an outstanding job they have done in getting this team to where they're at right now. They're going to play in the Final Four in Division 5.
Unbelievable. Let's look at some quick stats here, Dave.
Yes, Mike, I was going to ask you about that. Let's hit the stats.
West Muskingum shot 19 of 39. They shot it well, 49%. Ironton, 17 of 55. They had 55 attempts. And you ask, why did they get so many more shot attempts? Because they had 15 offensive rebounds.
Wow.
That's an amazing stat there, and West M still won this game. They out-rebounded in total. Ironton out-rebounded West M 32-27. Both teams had 10 turnovers, and none bigger than the end there with the big steal by West M off of Ironton. And as we said earlier, West M 3 of 10 from the line and just 2 of 3 for Ironton from the line. Huge, huge win for Tornado Nation.
Oh, man, what a great win for Cole Smith and his team. Now, we'll break down the scoring here. That's interesting. Power outages. I'll break down the scoring here quickly. I was getting a little update there. The regional final that Malvern is supposed to play in has been postponed. So I don't know if it had something to do with power outages across the state of Ohio.
Right?
Yep.
Huh.
Breaking down the scoring here for the Ironton Tigers, Maddox Markle with 4, Bryson Mullins with 13, Stephen Eisen with 3, and Ashton Lane led his team in all scores in this basketball game with 22 points. That's a total of 42. For the West Muskingum Tornadoes, Cade Porter had 7, Kyle Porter with 13, Gary Knowlton with 6, Tavin Bennett with 7, and Noah Morrison with 12. And that's a total of 45, and that's enough to outscore 42 as they win and they advance to the state Final Four. They're going to play the winner of that Academy Margaretta game. Now, to the work at hand, they're going to cut down the nets here, and we got that here on the video as well. West End, that's the tradition. You get to cut down the nets when you win a big one, and that's, boy, they did it here today. West Muskingum, as we said, they're going to play at UD Arena in the state semifinals next Friday. Going to be a crowd at these tournament games from Muskingum County. Everybody that employs people in Muskingum County, you might as well count on a lot of sick excuses coming in this weekend.
That is true, yeah. Yeah, it's just been a great couple games here today. This is the 3rd East District team in a row.
3 East District teams.
And guess what? Highland might be the biggest favorite of them all. And they play here in about 42 minutes. So there could be, the East District could go 4 for 4 today. And as Brett Klein just showed us, another East District team, Malvern, was supposed to play in a regional final tonight, but it's been postponed probably until, I would assume, tomorrow.
Well, we got a couple of items we need to wrap up here, and I will plan to talk to Cole Smith this week. We'll do a phone interview with him like we did some of the coaches last year. We'll talk to him. We'll get that on our pregame broadcast for next week because, he's a busy man right now. He's celebrating with his team. They've got him some TVs, got him down there on the court. So we will get a talk with him this week. But we've got our Lock 9 Pizza player of the game and we've got our Great Clips Great Play of the game. And we're going to go back to a block that Carter Smith made. That is going to be our Great Clips Great Play of the game as Carter Smith kind of came from nowhere with just a huge block. blocked the ball out of bounds, and just one of those, just a real energy play from Carter Smith. So he is the Great Clips great play of the game. Our Lock 9 Pizza player of the game. Now this is one Mike and I both agreed immediately because we thought he had such a great impact on the game. Gray Knowlton came off the bench for West End. He had 6 points. He made a couple of defensive plays, but none bigger than the one where we thought he was beaten and his man was going to score, but he knocked the ball away, came up with a huge steal late in the basketball game. So Gray Knowlton, he is our Lock 9 Pizza player of the game.
Congratulations to Gray Knowlton and Carter Smith. Well-deserved and best of luck this week out in Montgomery County?
Yeah.
I guess that is Montgomery County.
And we thought, too, that Gray's play coming in off the bench, it was huge because he basically came in when Carter Smith went out with fouls. But some of the things he did really changed the complexion of the game.
It went to a 6-point game at halftime.
Yeah, so congratulations to Gray Knowlton. He is our Lock 9 Pizza player of the game. That's going to wrap up this Division 5 regional final as the West Muskingum Tornadoes are victorious over Ironton. They win this one 45-42. They'll play in the state semifinal next Friday, and that's going to be at UD Arena. Coming up next from here at the Convo on the NFHS Network, the Berlin Highland Hawks. Yet another East District team trying to punch their ticket to the Final Four. We'll have that one coming up shortly. We thank you for tuning in, and everyone listening back in Muskingum, Perry, all the counties around the Muskingum area as the Tornadoes win and advance to the state Final Four. I'm Dave Hilliard from Mike Snively, Brett Klein, and our cast of thousands. We certainly appreciate everyone for tuning in and listening. This has been High School Basketball presented by AVC Sports.
You've been listening to High School Basketball on 107.9, 98.5 Nash Icon. High School Basketball is a presentation of AVC Sports.